I love energy drinks. But besides the point, welcome guys back to the channel. We're going to do something a little bit different today. Since the NBA season is pretty much right around the corner, I'm going to give you my way too early 2025-26 NBA award winners. Now, there are a ton of awards in the NBA, and a lot of them are really cool, but I did have to exclude some of them. So, we'll be doing no all NBA teams, no all rookie teams, no all defensive teams, no executive of the year, no social justice champion, no all-star or finals MVP, no teammate of the year, and no sportsmanship award. I believe the only reason why I exclude those is no one really talks about them besides all NBA and all defensive team, but I am giving you my MVP and defensive player of the year, so I feel like that's close enough. So how this is going to work is with every single award, I'm going to do 2 runner-ups and explain why they're the runner-up, and then I'll give you the winner and why I think they're going to be the winner. I had numerous talks with a couple people about these, and I feel like my list at least should be solid, but we'll see. So let's get underway. The first award we have here is the NBA Hustle Award. I believe Draymond Green won this last season. The Hustle Award is pretty much the player who best utilizes hustle to help their teams win on a nightly basis. So, I'm not looking for like the best player on this. Of course, I'm looking for people who hustle, get a lot of rebounds, steals, take charges, all that good stuff. So my first runner-up is Cason Wallace from the Oklahoma City Thunder. I've seen Cason Wallace play a ton of times. He comes off the bench for the Thunder. He is a great defender, very quick, very very quick. He hits open shots. He can shoot from 3. He has a nice little bag. He's a great spark off the bench for the Thunder. I've never seen him complain. Against the Nuggets, he killed us. So that'll be my runner-up. Number 1 would be Cason Wallace. All right, coming in at second place, my second candidate would be Domantas Sabonis from the Sacramento Kings. And he has been one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. It just sucks that he's in Sacramento. If he was literally anywhere else, he would get talked about more. It's just because Sacramento is just not good right now. But Domantas Sabonis, he is amazing. Like, he gets so many rebounds, and he's big, but he's not, like, that big. Like, he's not, I don't think he's even 7 foot. I think he's like 6'10", but he rebounds like no other. He sets so many screens. He finds the open guys. Like, he is a glue guy and a great leader for that Kings team. But my winner for the NBA Hustle Award, I believe, will be Josh Hart from the Knicks. If you've not seen Josh Hart play, like, dude plays with so much heart, which I believe the NBA Hustle Award is all about. I seen him diving for loose balls. He averages so many rebounds for a guard. He defends the team's best guard every single time. And I remember this one play, I think last year, where he dove on the floor for the ball and he got hit in the face and he started bleeding all over. That is what I think shows hustle through pain and grit, and that will be my NBA Hustle Award winner, Josh Hart from the New York Knicks. Okay, the next award I want to cover is the NBA Coach of the Year. Me personally, I think coaching is very important. I'm just saying I don't think this award is that well done, because usually whoever wins Coach of the Year, they get like shafted from their team. You saw it with Mike Brown and the Kings. You saw it with Dwayne Casey and the Raptors when he won. You saw it with Nick Nurse with the Raptors. Like, whoever wins, it's not going to end up well for them. But I do think coaching is very important. So let's just get this through. My definition for NBA Coach of the Year is you can turn a struggling team around. So my first candidate runner-up would be J.J. Redick from the Lakers. I think my dad, actually, he does not think J.J. Redick's a good coach, but I don't think he's that bad. I think he was definitely better than Marvin Ham was for the Lakers. I think he had a great first year, especially with the players he had and the situation he was put in. I think he did fine. Did they get smoked in the first round? Yeah, but that's because you guys didn't have a center. I believe J.J. Redick has a chance to build off this, of course, with Luka being healthy, and now they actually have a little bit of a roster. LeBron is injured for the first part of the season, but I think they'll survive at least a couple games without him. So that'll be my first candidate, and that'll be J.J. Redick. My second candidate is Quinn Snyder from the Atlanta Hawks. I say this because I do like the system he has. I think he has done well around with Trae Young's development. I think he has turned into one of the better guards in the East. And now that there is a roster built around Trae Young, I believe they have the potential to have an amazing season. And the Hawks, they've only been to the East Finals once in the Trae Young era, and I believe it could happen a second time, especially with that chemistry that Trae Young and Quinn Snyder have built over the last couple of seasons. So that is my second candidate, Quinn Snyder from the Hawks. And my winner for NBA Coach of the Year, if you looked at my other NBA video, I talked about this team a lot. From the Eastern Conference, give me J.B. Bickerstaff from the Pistons. That is my winner. The reason why I say this, the Pistons were two seasons ago, the Pistons were a 20-win team dead in the water. Last season, I think they won like 40 games, 45 games-ish. They went to the playoffs, and they were ultra competitive against the Knicks, who went on to go to the conference finals and beat the Celtics. I believe now that I said this season that the Pistons are going to have a breakout year. I believe J.B. Bickerstaff is a good enough coach. He was a good enough coach at Cleveland. I don't know why they got rid of him, but he is a good enough coach to lead that Pistons team and to go and take that team really, really far. So that is my NBA Coach of the Year, J.B. Bickerstaff. Okay. The next award is the Kia Clutch Player of the Year. I actually really like this award. I think the NBA has like a mathematical formula to choose this one. But I believe it's like how many points you score, or how's your box plus minus in the last 5 minutes of a game. But the simple definition I've come up with, the best comes through for his teammates in the clutch. So my candidate number one is going to be Anthony Edwards from the Minnesota Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards is one of my favorite players in the league. I love his mentality. I love the way he plays, and he has been getting better and better since his rookie season. I think last season he led the league in three-point percentage. Dude was lights out, and I remember he said that he was going to work nonstop this summer, and I cannot wait to see what that is going to be like. I feel like he's going to be one of the most dangerous men in the league, especially he's the leader of that Timberwolves team now, and I believe they're going to rely on him more to hit those big shots. So that is my first runner-up, Anthony Edwards. My second candidate, this guy's always had the clutch gene, but give me Trae Young from the Atlanta Hawks. The ball's been in his hands since his rookie season, since Oklahoma when he played in college. Bro averaged like 28 a game. The ball's always been in his hands, and he is always going to hit that shot. I have seen so many game winners Trae Young has hit. I've seen the one where he hit on the Knicks in Game 1 in 2021. I saw the one he hit against Boston in the playoffs, I think 2 seasons ago. He can hit shots, and he is always going to come up clutch. So that is my second candidate, runner-up, Trae Young. And my winner for the Kia Clutch Player of the Year, I believe last year Jalen Brunson won it. Jalen Brunson, great player. But my winner is Cade Cunningham from the Detroit Pistons. Again, if you've seen my last NBA video, I am very high on Cade Cunningham. He is my dark horse to win MVP. I don't think he'll win MVP, but I think he will win the Kia Clutch Player of the Year. I think he's going to be borderline unguardable this season. He averaged close to 25 last season. He was very, very good. He is the cornerstone of that Pistons team, and I believe he's going to take them far and hit a lot of clutch shots for them. So that is my Kia Clutch Player of the Year. Sorry, I fumbled with my words. Cade Cunningham from the Detroit Pistons. Okay. Now it is the Kia Sixth Man of the Year. Last year, Peyton Pritchard won this award, I believe. It is the best performing player coming off the bench. My first candidate for runner-up is actually a rookie. Give me VJ Edgecombe of the 76ers to be an honorable mention for this. I really like VJ Edgecombe's play, especially when he played at Baylor. I know he didn't play the best in the March Madness tournament against Duke, but what I've seen so far in the preseason and everything else, that he has been amazing so far, and I believe he has a real chance to be a spark off the bench for the Sixers, because they're gonna start Tyrese Maxey, and they probably gonna start McCann, because McCann had an amazing season last season until he was ruined by injury. And I believe if VJ Edgecombe plays up to his potential, he could take one of those player spots, because they're really guard heavy. They could trade one of them at the trade deadline. So that is my first candidate, is VJ Edgecombe. My second runner-up is Steven Adams from the Rockets, big center. Steven Adams. I watched the playoff series against the Warriors, and there wasn't a lot of bright spots for Houston, but one of those very few bright spots was Steven Adams. I was watching him play, and I was astonished. There were moments that he looked way better than Alperen Sengun, and I think Alperen Sengun's really good. But he brings an intensity, he brings a physicality, he brings a presence that is terrifying. Like, the Golden State bigs couldn't do anything. Like, he was getting rebound after rebound after rebound, and he was doing so well. I was wishing that the Nuggets got him in the offseason, because of how much I was impressed. He would have been an amazing backup, but I believe the Rockets paid him, so I'm glad he's getting paid. I think, again, once Sengun goes to the bench, Steven Adams is going to get there and tear it up. Like, he's going to be really good. So that is my second runner-up. It is Steven Adams. Okay, now my winner of the Kia Sixth Man of the Year. It is going to be Alex Caruso from the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it pains me to say this, because I am a Nuggets fan and I've been wanting Alex Caruso ever since 2020, the COVID year. But he's good, man. He is really good. He is a really good defender, man. I get it, he was fouling Jokic, but he did really good guarding Jokic in that playoff series. He was physical, he was swiping at the ball, not giving Jokic anything. He hits open shots, he could shoot the long ball, and he's just a great hustle guy and glue guy. Very underrated guard in the league. That is my Kia Sixth Man of the Year winner, Alex Caruso. Okay, let's keep it moving. My next award is the most improved player. I believe Dyson Daniels won this last season for how amazing he played on defense. Simple definition is the player who has shown the most progress during the regular season compared to previous seasons. So, my first candidate for the most improved player is Anthony Simons from the Boston Celtics. I've been saying Anthony Simons is one of the most underrated guards in the league. He is very dynamic, he is very fast, he is very athletic. And I believe with the Celtics, he has the chance to get he has more chances with the ball, especially in that Celtics offense. So I think he's going to have a breakout year this year. My second candidate, and this is one of my favorite players in the league, it is Bennedict Mathurin from the Indiana Pacers. I really like Bennedict Mathurin. I wish he was on the Nuggets. But he's a great defender. He's strong, athletic, and he's been better his offensive game has just been growing and growing ever since his rookie year. And he did amazing in that final series against the Thunder. I believe one of the games he had like 30. Like, he has been really good, and I just saw in the preseason, like, he went perfect from the field. He went like 8 for 8 or something like that. So, especially with Halliburton gone to injury, he's going to get more chances with the ball, and I believe he's going to be the rising star in that Pacers team. So, that is my runner-up, Bennedict Mathurin from the Pacers. And my winner for the most improved player is going to be Scoot Henderson from the Portland Trailblazers. I really like Scoot Henderson. I believe that his ceiling's very high on him. Last year, he averaged 12 points per game, which isn't bad. But I believe he's going to average now in like the low 20s, maybe mid 20s, because I like his mentality. I like the way he plays. I believe that, you know, they're gonna focus the offense more on him now, and with Han-Sun Young, their draft pick, and they're just going to be a very fun, young, dynamic duo. So that is going to be my winner for the most improved player, Scoot Henderson. Okay. Third to last award in this video is the Defensive Player of the Year. I believe I believe that last season Evan Mobley won Defensive Player of the Year. Again, I'm very high on Evan Mobley. I think he's gonna have a breakout year, but I try to spice things up. I don't think I have any repeats in this video. Repeat winners. So, candidate one for my Defensive Player of the Year is actually going to be Scotty Barnes from the Toronto Raptors. I know the Raptors are not that great, but there are a couple bright spots, and Scotty Barnes is one of them. He's big, he's athletic, he can rebound and block a lot of shots. I believe he's going to be a very big force for that Raptors team. I don't know if they're going to be that good, but hey, they have Scotty Barnes. He could average like a couple blocks per game, a lot of rebounds. So that is going to be my first runner-up, Scotty Barnes. My second runner-up is going to be Jalen Williams from the Oklahoma City Thunder. I believe he had the highest defensive rating. I think it was like 110 or something like that. He was really good. Very athletic. And what I like about him is that he could guard the big because of his stature. I believe he's like 6'8", and he's huge. He's muscular. And he could guard the quick little guards because he has the athleticism and the speed to do it. Like, he could guard all 5 positions. And he's just an animal out there. He's a rebound machine. He could score now, which makes him even scarier. But that is my second runner-up, Jalen Williams. And my winner for the Defensive Player of the Year is going to be Amen Thompson from the Houston Rockets. I believe he had the 4th highest defensive rating of 108. He averaged 1.5 steals per game and 1.3 blocks per game. That is insanely good. And I believe that with Jalen Green gone, he's going to be more that team's going to focus on Amen Thompson now, and he is just going to he's just going to lock your favorite guard down this season, no matter who it is. Obviously, sometimes he will let up, but dude is really good, really athletic, very fast with his hands. I believe he did very well on Steph Curry throughout the year. I know Steph Curry is Steph Curry, but I think Amen Thompson did a great job on him. So that is my Defensive Player of the Year, Amen Thompson. Okay. Now the NBA Rookie of the Year, second to last award. I feel like this draft class has the potential to be one of the best ones in NBA history just because of how much talent is coming in. I believe that next year's will be crazy as well. So, my first candidate I want to highlight is Kamen Maluach, center for the Phoenix Suns. I believe Kamen Maluach is gonna break out for the Suns, especially because now that they have their big man, they're gonna rely on him and his 7'1" stature to make it to survive in this league. And I choose him because he's so good on defense. He blocks everything. And what's sneaky about him, he can hit open shots. Like, I've seen him at Duke. When he played at Duke, he can hit those open threes. He can hit open mid-ranges. He doesn't have, like, the best bag, but I don't think he needs that for this Suns team. They're going to have Devin Booker do the scoring. But yeah, that is going to be my first candidate, Kamen Maluach. My second runner-up for the Rookie of the Year is going to be Yang Han-San, center for the Trailblazers. And I think a lot of people are sleeping on this guy. I've debated putting Dylan Harper on here, Ace Bailey, Jeremiah Fears, but I believe Yang Han-San is really good. That's just my opinion. I think he's really, really good. He in China, he's 7'1". He shot 33% from 3 in China. Like, dude is a shooter, and he's 7 foot tall. He averaged a triple-double per game in China. 7'1". He's pretty much the Chinese version of Jokic. He is so good. And I believe that, especially with the situation that Portland's in right now, that he's going to go off. Like, I'm not saying Portland will be, like, amazing, but I think they're going to turn some heads. That roster's going to turn some heads with Scoot and Young Hansan. So, great draft pick from the Trailblazers. That is my second runner-up, Young Hansan. And my winner of the NBA Rookie of the Year, let's not be stupid. It's going to be Cooper Flagg. It's going to be Cooper Flagg of the Dallas Mavericks. And I knew this ever since he was in high school, pretty much. I rarely throw this word out, but I believe he is going to be one of the most generational players in my lifetime. I wasn't here to experience, I guess I have experienced LeBron James, but I didn't experience LeBron James when I was a kid because he came in 2003 and I was born in 2006. So I've heard the Wemby generational talent before, but I haven't really seen it yet. Like, he's just too injured. Hopefully it'll happen. But I believe Cooper Flagg is going to be that generational talent. He could do everything. He could shoot. He has a bag. He can pass. He can defend. He can rebound. It doesn't matter what. He's going to do it. He's good at everything. He's tall. He's athletic. Fast, dynamic. He is everything you want in a player. He cooks NBA players regularly. You saw the scrimmages against the USA team. He was putting buckets on Anthony Davis's head. Like, he is going to be so good. And that is why I'm going to choose him for my Rookie of the Year, and I think everyone is going to choose him for his Rookie of the Year. But yeah, Cooper Flagg. What else do I got to say? Okay, last award of the video. It is, of course, the one that has been drowning in controversy for the last couple of years. It is the most valuable player award, better known as MVP. Of course, MVP is a very simple definition. It is the most valuable player to a team. So my first runner-up is going to be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from the Thunder, and I'm not dissing on Shai. He won it last year. I just think with voter fatigue that they're not going to choose him this year. I think he's going to have the same season that he did last year. He's unguardable. You can't guard him in the mid-range. He has a very deep bag. He averages over 30 a game. I believe he's going to have the same season, but I believe with voter fatigue that they will not choose him for the MVP. My second runner-up is Nikola Jokic from the Denver Nuggets. I love Nikola Jokic. I'm wearing the NBA championship t-shirt right now. I love him. Best big man in the league. He can do it all. Shoot, pass, rebound. He can defend somewhat, but he averages a triple-double. Again, I just think with voter fatigue, they aren't going to choose him just because he has won so many times. And he's had potential seasons where he should have gotten, and he hasn't. So I believe we're going to have a new winner for MVP, which is what I really like. And that winner is Luka Doncic from the Los Angeles Lakers. Luka Doncic. I feel like it's crazy to think he hasn't won one in Dallas yet, but I believe that now that he kind of got the fat off of him, which that was more Dallas's fault anyway than him. But I believe we're going to see peak Luka form. I believe we're going to see the best version of Luka that we have ever seen. Better than any of the Dallas years. I'm sorry, Dallas Mavericks fans. But I feel like he's going to average 29-30 a game. He's going to average 9 rebounds. He's going to average 7+ assists. And on top of that, he's going to be so unguardable on offense. And it's funny though, because he's not fast at all. He's just gonna pick you apart and hit the shot he wants every single time. So I believe that they're gonna give it to a new winner, and that winner is gonna be Luka Doncic from the Los Angeles Lakers. And that is going to be the video, folks. I want to thank you again for tuning in to me. The NBA season is right around the corner, and I'm super excited for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully not too many injuries. I want to see every team at their highest strength. I think that's what just makes basketball more fun. And I'm thinking I might do a college basketball video. I don't know quite yet. I do like college basketball as well. I'm not as... I don't know the players as much as NBA, but I can figure out my way around. So I want to thank you again for watching me, and as always, be safe, folks.